Thank you, Senator. And now I'm pleased to introduce the representative of District 72. She is one of the founding members of the Rhode Island Coalition Against Gun Violence, a small business owner, and a mother, someone who grew up just 30 minutes from Newtown, the Honorable Linda D. Finn.
Thanks again to everybody that's here. It's really wonderful that we have such a good group of people that have come out to support the legislation that we're about to hear tonight. Last year, after I was elected, Newtown happened, and it made me look into some of the bills and some of the laws that we have in the state of Rhode Island, and I was kind of shocked as to how few laws we really have on the books regarding guns. And I was contacted by Carl Cunningham Jr. Carl emailed me to tell me that he wanted to tell me a little bit about his son, Carl Jr. Carl had been killed by a gun the year before. And I went to visit the Cunningham family just to get an idea of just what happened and to get a better understanding of what this does to somebody after it happens. And I walked into their living room and they had a larger-than-life-size poster of their son on the wall, looking down at them. And it was very, very sad and emotional, even a year later. Carl was shot and killed by a jealous ex-boyfriend of a friend he was visiting. He wasn't the intended target. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. This happened in Warwick. Carl was a white young man, around 20 years old, when his life was taken. And I still think about Carl Jr. an awful lot. I think about what my life would be like without my brother for 20 years or 30 years. And I think about the hole in the family that we would have by having one of our family members taken so drastically and so awfully. I think about my brother, over the last 30 years, how I've leaned on him, how I've been part of his family. I'm going to a niece's wedding next month of one of my brothers. That wouldn't have happened if he'd been taken away from us. The Cunningham family will only have an empty space at their daughter's wedding without their brother to share it. Gun violence takes a huge toll on our families as a result of domestic violence and easy access to military-style weapons. By a 2-to-1 margin, Rhode Islanders want to ban assault weapons. And we have a very small percentage of gun owners in the state, less than 13%. It's time for us to act. It's time for us to do what the majority of Rhode Islanders want to do, which is to ban assault weapons, ban high magazine capacities, and to get our domestic violence laws in line with federal laws so that even misdemeanor domestic violence abusers will not have access to guns. So I want to thank you all very much for coming. I really appreciate all that you've done and the support that you've given to the legislators who are trying to work on this issue. So thank you very much.